Oh, there's nothing more white than having to look up rap lyrics and what they mean. No, he did a backflip on fucking, what's that movie? Longest Yard? In football pads.
That's true.
In pads, dude.
Dude,
That's gangster.
I got this friend of mine. He tried doing a backflip in a bar, right?
Yeah, loser.
Okay.
What a loser.
And he failed. It was for $100, and he failed.
Okay, I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, was he, or did he just...
Oh, he's gay. He's 100% gay.
Oh, shit.
I gave
yeah.
Tyler the $100 anyways.
Yeah, it was me.
We got it on video.
Nice.
Yeah, I did get the money.
That's pretty awesome.
All right, I don't know how to start this thing, but I'm going to try.
Grilled cheese.
He does watch.
Does watch. Fucking hell. Praise God.
Every once in a while, I'll be sitting here like...
Yeah, right?
And I was like, I don't...
You're like, I don't speak.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like yelling at him.
I don't know what this means,
I don't know
dude.
what this means.
Holy shit. Once again, we're back here. We didn't go anywhere. We record every day. I don't know why you haven't seen us post in a while.
Must be the YouTube algorithm.
It's got to be the algorithm, and it's on your shoulders. Has nothing to do with us because we've been here grinding and getting after it every day. What does that mean? That means I lied just now, and we haven't done shit. But we're back after it, getting it, and a very actually special, important, beautiful person is here in the studio with us today.
That. What's up, fans? I'm a long-time fan, first-time guest, so I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Kevin Gibson!
Yeah, boy!
Whenever our friend Jordan comes on,
Uh-huh.
I always say shitty things about her.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
naturally.
Oh, you want
But I wanted to give you a genuine intro. I say that
appreciate
she's
that.
semi-special. She's, it's kind of an honor to have her on. But it actually is an honor to have you right here, sitting here.
Because I am special by heart.
I'm gonna clip
Literally
that out and give it to her.
special. So, no, that's perfect.
Good,
That's
dude.
awesome.
Kevin and I met years ago,
Mm-hmm.
about 3 years ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Kevin is a director, a Hollywood director in San Antonio, Texas. Hollywood, San Antonio, Northside, Texas.
That is a city.
And that's it. Yeah, we're in it right now. Now, Kevin really is a director. Well, I guess we can start with that, dude. When did you first start wanting to be a director?
Sure. So when I was 19 or 18, I watched this movie called Reservoir Dogs. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah.
And like pretty much immediately after I saw it, I'm like, shit. Like, I wanted to like make my own version of Reservoir Dogs, right? So I got together a whole bunch of guys, a whole bunch of my buddies, and like, dude, we're gonna do this fucking movie. So I just got a bunch of my friends. We started. So at that time, my parents were like really strict, right? That was like the first time I could basically watch a rated R movie. It was 18.
Yeah.
So we had to do our version, like fucking take out all the F-bombs and all that shit like that. So whatever, it was cool. So just got a whole bunch of buddies of mine, and we toned down the script a little bit, but it's about an hour long. So we
Nice.
did like every scene, we just like condensed it a bit. And pretty much ever since that, I just started doing shit like that and did a bunch of stuff with my, Cody.
Oh, yeah.
The actors.
Cody Ward. Shout out Cody Ward.
No, Cody Milner, the other one.
Fuck Cody Ward. No, I love Cody Ward. I love you, Cody.
Yeah, Cody, the skinny Cody, right? The
Yeah.
small guy.
All right.
Tall, but
Another jab at Cody Ward.
Sorry, sorry, Ward, love you.
Yeah,
You're a
dude.
beautiful man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I did a whole bunch of movies with Cody, and we played around with the camera. We just did like detective shit and cop shit and just gangster stuff, and just they weren't any good. We're just having fun. We're playing with the camera. We're learning things.
Yeah. Just
And so probably my first sort of not really decent thing was for what was it? Science fiction class for college. I did this movie. We had to read Mary Shelley, the
Frankenstein
book, correct?
That's why we have James here.
For class. So, and for our final, you had to do like a 20-minute presentation. And so I'm like, okay, cool. So, but she said, because she knew I was into film and this, that, the other, she said, you can do a 20-minute movie instead of a presentation.
I've got that before.
I'm like, that's cool. So what I did was I made a spin-off of Frankenstein. So it was called Professor Wallman's creation. And Professor Wallman was a side character in Mary Shelley's book. So I did it where basically he did his own monster, but he treated it well and shit.
That's cool.
So he was actually a good quote unquote monster.
Well, Victor was real nice to his monster.
Yeah.
I don't know how to read.
You never read it?
No, I never really did.
It's a decent
That's your public school education right there.
Praise
Right?
God. You guys were two homeschooled
Yes.
students.
Yeah.
We'll
We gotta
touch
talk about
on
that later.
Praise
Oh, there'll
God.
be touching.
Oh,
Lots of touching.
I'm sure there was a lot of that in homeschool.
Yeah, no, you learn really well from
you
homeschool.
little-
A whole bunch of touching.
Oh, you little perverts.
And you get bullied a lot, man.
Yeah.
Moms can be brutal.
I bet, dude.
So can older siblings. I got an older brother. My sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
And also kind of a young, it's smaller, older.
It's smaller. Well,
Yeah.
not always though. I was younger. So,
Yeah. And they grow quicker.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not younger now, but I was then.
Yeah, and you're gonna be 40. We're gonna be 40.
We're gonna be 40.
How old are we? We're gonna be 40.
Yeah, praise God.
Did you? Did you?
Yes.
Did you go to film school? I always wondered that too.
Yeah, I did go to film school. So I went to Vista College.
Okay.
Which I'm not even joking. I'm not just saying it to sound good or whatever. I had three or four of my friends who went for their bachelor's. All of them said Vista was a better program than their bachelor programs.
I actually 100% agree with that. I think the Alamo colleges are great. I got my associates between Lakeview and SAC, but yeah, the Alamo colleges, I would say 100%.
No,
Everything I
agree.
learned about photography, I pretty much learned there.
Yeah, me
Everything
too.
that came after that was just kind of repeating what you already know and just, honing it in a little bit.
No,
but you learn everything the first couple years.
I agree 100%. So I was really lucky in that sense that like James said, the Alamo colleges are so they teach you a lot. So I actually learned a lot. I learned basically 70% from the Alamo colleges and the rest just for me doing my own stuff. So that's where I got to meet a lot of my friends. I met Jason there. I met Josh, a couple other guys.
You may do porn.
Oh, a bunch of porn.
Yeah?
It's all a bunch of porn.
Oh, I was joking,
All
but
over the face.
oh yeah,
Oh,
dude, that's basically what that school is, dude.
a whole bunch of
Film school is just porn
Porn.
practice.
No, but actually no. But there was one story I heard which was funny that one of our professors didn't allow a video to be shown
Yeah.
because there was a naked shower scene or some shit like
Praise
that. or
God.
sex scene. So it was there was some of that going on, but not a lot because your film couldn't be shown in class. So obviously you wouldn't get a good grade.
Well,
so.
one thing about the Alamo colleges, even with photography and stuff, we weren't allowed to do any nude models, anything like that. It had to be very family-ish friendly.
Yeah.
So for a little bit of time, I was doing making some money shooting for Suicide Girls.
Okay.
So I needed a set, and there was this perfect chair in the studio at school.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, shit, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna do a product shot that I have to do. I think it was a Axe body spray or something like that I was doing. And I'm like, but I'm gonna say I need a model. So I brought her in. Bring her in, lock the door. We do the little nude thing with the chair that I need. I do my product shot, and we're good to go.
Money
They
shot.
never knew.
Nice, dude. Badass. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool, man.
You're a bad person.
Oh,
I
terrible.
mean, honestly,
Worst
the only
human
reason I'm
being.
okay saying this now is my professor. He died a couple years ago, so
Yeah.
we're good now.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, dude.
You said that at
That's
his funeral.
Right.
Yeah, his wife was not happy.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty awesome. No, but yeah, no, and he's right about that. Also, for my directing file, which I call like my directing file was, I would say, my first like legit project where it looks good, cinematography is good, acting's pretty good, and just everything's on point. The professor who I love, Fred Chapa, what's up? You're the best.
Shout out, Fred.
They didn't want too much language in there, and like mine was a crime movie. Well, if it's a crime movie, they're gonna say fuck every 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like,
Fuck,
and he's like,
fuck suck.
Fuck it suck.
Fuck it suck.
He said we wouldn't say that. We did.
So I was talking to my buddy outside, and he's like, "No, man, you can't censor it," because he was just starting to get into gangster movies at the time. He's like, "Dude, they say like motherfucking cocksucker like every 5 minutes. You can't have none." I'm like, "No, I agree." And he's like, "What if we like do two different versions? One clean take, one not." So by the time we started shooting, and with school, it's just timelines, everything like that. So we were rocking and rolling first day or two.
Either you have a bunch of shots or you get it all done in one.
Exactly.
There's no middle ground.
That's exactly right. So we were like probably 2 hours in, we're just like, oh fuck, we didn't do the backup takes. And I'm like, I sat there for like a few seconds. I'm like, fuck it. I'll put a beep. Something to, work.
Chicken.
So it's funny you make that noise. So we shot in a garage, a parking garage at school. It looked pretty cool. So what did we put in? It being a parking garage, what did I put in?
Car horns.
Exactly. And so by the time we got, is this cool? I'm talking about this.
Oh yeah.
Whatever, dude.
Okay, cool. So
let's talk about pussy, dude. I'm joking.
Tyler's never seen one.
No, I don't know what they look like or smell like.
That reminds me of a Key and Peele sketch. Remember that?
I said,
what do they look like? I mean, you know what they look like, man. No, I don't.
I showed you some Key and Peele.
Yeah.
You just show you that one. He didn't really like it.
No.
Not a big sketch comedy guy.
No,
I mean, they're no Chappelle.
Chappelle's great.
Yeah.
I am generally not a big sketch guy, but I love Key and Peele.
And they're no Letterman.
There's no David Letterman. That's a running joke. He's bad.
No,
it's stand up.
It's fine.
He's good at interviewing.
He is great at interviewing. There's no one better at interviewing.
Yeah.
But his stand up definitely. What was that one? We heard one joke that actually made us laugh, and it was so racist.
I forgot what it was. I forget.
I don't know, but we only laughed because of how bad it was.
Oh my god.
And how racist it was.
Oof. Yeah, no, I'm not a huge fan of sketch. Him and
Conan.
Yeah.
You don't like Conan?
I like Conan is. What's this show called? I'm sorry, I forgot.
I don't know.
The Late Night with Conan O'Brien?
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's good on there.
I just rewatched. Was it?
You reach for that? You can have it if you want.
No, I'm good. Dak Shepard. Dude, no joke. I do that with everybody though. Like I feel like by accident, like every time, because like you're at the movie theater, right? And like,
hell yeah.
Next to you is not necessarily a family or friend, so I'm like fucking paranoid. I'm like, you dumb motherfucker, do not drink this guy's drink. So I have to really like think about it because that's always
awesome.
been my thing since I was a kid. I don't know why.
That's funny, dude.
It's just like
it's homeschooling.
Homeschooling.
That's what it is. Everything's yours. You're only child too, huh?
Well, we can get into that, but it's gonna. I wouldn't mind. Be an interesting story, but it's a darker. Let's finish this and then we'll get into that because that's a whole story in itself.
That leads me to wonder about your writing choices and stuff as well.
I mean, it could, right? It's subconscious because there is a dark element in that, and I'll get to. He actually was in that directing final I'm just talking about. Mm-hmm. He was the lead in that. Okay. So we did that. We put in. So when you put in the horns. Yeah. Like.
Way to bring it back. Good job.
So when I was putting in the horns, like in class, right? It was the last day. I was just like, oh my God. So I brought one of my friends over, Homer. Homer, what's up, man? Sorry. I brought Mike Homer. Is this as ridiculous as I think it is? And he's like, here, let me hear it. and he was just laughing out fucking loud.
That's awesome.
He's like, dude, it's funny though. I'm like, but it takes the drama out of it. And he's like, but it's still funny. So I swear to God, I'm not exaggerating or infiltrating this whatsoever. When we played my movie in class, like every single one in that class was busting out laughing.
That's
the
awesome.
Professor, Fred Chapel, gut busting. And I'm like this, just laughing. Because I'm like, my project, of course, in a joking way, is run, right? Because it's not
What you intended.
exactly. But it was funny. It was, great. And everybody was having such a good time with it. And which is cool. I got an A, which was great. And then kind of rest is history. Then we end up screening it at a movie theater, the Mayan, because we were able to do that.
Yeah.
And it was a big hit. So that was kind of cool.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. But, yeah.
So I have so many questions for stuff. But speaking of screening it, like in movie theaters, have you ever submitted anything to a film festival?
Yes, actually, I've been into the SA Film Festival twice.
Okay.
One for my directing final was that good, and actually the other one I did. Remember, I told you it was super simple. The one I did right before the one we worked on.
Yeah.
That also got into it.
Awesome.
And my directing final almost got into the Austin Film Festival. We got like real close. I
That's
even
what's
got a
up.
memo on it. But yeah, so I've gotten into a couple film festivals.
So how does that work? Is there like theaters? People sit down and watch?
Yeah, no, it's like a big screen. It's really cool. I love film festivals. Unfortunately, in the past couple of years, you haven't been able to go.
Yeah.
But dude, I love film festivals. The only reason why I haven't been to more is because I'm stubborn. So I have this thing for two festivals specifically. I won't go to South by, which is I hear a great experience. I don't know if have any of you went to South by.
Yeah. I have a crazy story.
And I want to definitely talk about that. And I won't go to Sundance for one reason and one reason only.
Why?
I know for a fact, no bullshit, I'm going to get into one of these, and I'm going to get one into these soon. So when I go, my first experience, I want to be in there. And I know I'll be able to do that, so I'm going to wait.
Are you worried about the Weinstein effect of film festivals at all?
Yeah, you're going to have to suck some cock.
Yeah, well, you got to do what you got to do.
That's what I'm saying,
praise
dude.
God, yeah.
PG.
Just loosen it up a little bit.
Yeah,
dude.
go, and then take some pills and forget about it.
Do what our drama teachers taught us. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather,
Yeah,
yellow
dude.
leather. Loosen it up. You're good to go.
Oh, the larynx?
Just tell whoever you're doing it to at least shave. Be nice.
Oh, well, I can show you my fucking pubes right now, dude.
Oh shit, man!
Praise God.
It's getting real up in here.
What was I gonna say?
Real.
Oh, I went to South by Southwest, man. The first time I ever went, I just went to get some weed,
Pussy.
man. Yeah, and
That's what I thought he was gonna say.
dude, we were there like 10 minutes, and I just connected with this dude. We were on the same wavelength, and I was like, oh, this guy sells weed. Boom.
And you sucked his dick.
Blew him, got the weed, and as we're leaving, me and my buddy we were roommates in Lamar University in Beaumont, and we came for spring break to South by Southwest. And then as we were leaving, dude, there was this like kid, I don't know how, 20 years old, 21, and he had driven his car through the street, dude, and he ran over like 15 people, like 9 of them died.
Are you shitting me?
2013, 14. Yeah, dude, I got pictures on my phone.
Were you that kid?
I was that kid, man. I was like, I like turtles, and they were like, well, sir, this has nothing to do with turtles. And I was like, well, I really like turtles.
Dude, I love that video.
Yeah, that's one of the best classic videos.
One of my buddies at work, he used to send me that all the time. He's like, he always calls it, shout out Xavier, he always calls it a TKM. Whenever a video he sends me of a kid or whatever do something like goofy, TKM. Total Kevin move.
Oh, nice.
And he's like, total TKM. I'm like, probably.
That's funny, dude. TKM. And that's probably going to be a thing around here from now on.
Let's do it.
It's the TKM.
Praise God.
So we met. There's a service called Backstage. And that's how I first got into acting. And you sign up, and then you get, it's
I think it's a
perfect,
great
dude.
opportunity for both
filmmakers,
casting directors, as well as the actors.
Yeah, and you get to be your own agent, really is the thing.
Exactly.
And so that's where we met. That's where we met on backstage, and it was for a film called A Walk in the Shadows.
Yeah, boy.
And that was 3 decades ago. So
Literally.
it's that's what I have some questions about. It was the first production of any type that I had ever done.
Oh,
yeah.
Praise God.
Pop my cherry. You popped it good, dog.
Awesome.
And I'm still bleeding. And well, then I know the Pandy hit, so that's like a year and a half off, and it's still the final cut is still not done.
Actually, it's funny you say that. So it's like I would have actually no bullshit. But I actually exported it today.
Oh, okay.
Except my buddy needed the editor for work, so I just let him have it for today.
The computer.
Yeah, the computer.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like done. I literally need to. I'm gonna put like, and this isn't even necessary if it gives me. Sometimes adding a. Do you do Premiere, by the way? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you might know this. Sometimes a warp stabilizer can be a cunt, and it
very janky.
Yes, exactly. So I've been trying to get that to work, but literally I just gotta put like warp stabilizer on like 2 clips. I fixed what I needed to do last night on one thing, so it's literally just that. I'm done.
Nice.
So it's basically done.
How long is the whole thing?
Almost exactly 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So it's great, man. Dude, like I said. And so it's taken this long for mostly three reasons. And surprisingly, even though I could take this as a cop-out, I'm not going to. Surprisingly, the pandemic has almost 0% to do with it. As to do with, first, being... It just, it needed editor situations.
Yeah.
It was for one editor for about 3-4 months. Mm-hmm. Then it was for another editor for like 8 months. And then I only got like a rough draft from it.
Yeah.
Like just a raw rough cut, know? And then I had to do it because it was just a raw rough cut, and I could tell my editor wasn't really going to do much more than that. Yeah. So at that time, I don't know if we're going to get into now. I'll definitely talk to you guys about it off screen if you want, because it's getting darker. I don't know how, But
people die.
I had
to sacrifice.
I was having a difficult point. I know I've referenced this to you at times. I was going through a difficult point in my life at the time, so I just didn't want to do it. That's why I hired an editor, like literally paid him money. Yeah. They only gave me a first draft. But luckily, he kind of worked things out kind of anyway. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, fuck it. I don't care if I'm in a bad mood. I'm going to get this done. Yeah. So I just started working on it. So editing was one. That was a year gone. Just of editing. Yeah. 2 years was, we took a year to finish it. Remember, we shot 18 big break. And 19. Yeah. Because of rain. Because of school, because of everything else. So
because of that breakout puberty you had on your pubes.
Yeah, I hit puberty during that break.
I was talking about the herpes.
Oh, wow.
I call it puberty, man. That's a code for herpes. From now on. You gotta know what I'm talking about, man. All right, I have herpes.
It's all right.
I don't know. Wait, that's not gonna be a thing now. I don't have herpes. I do have puberty, though.
It's,
that's good.
It all, happens to the best of us.
Oh, man. But not my cousin Trevor.
But now you're clean. Yeah. Praise God.
Praise God, dude.
So, yeah. So, and then 3 was the audio. It took about, a year and a half. So, yeah. So, editing, swapping, 1 year of shooting different, and then audio. That's the 3 years.
I forgot about the shooting difference. That was a big
So that was a year in itself. Yeah. And then a year of flip-flopping different, probably 8 months, and then over a year with the audio issue. So, so that's why I usually whip out projects and my thing pretty quick.
Dude, you walked in here and just laid it on the table.
Just laid it on the table.
And didn't say anything. I was like, I got this sausage cutter. I mean, we can do something. We can finally use this.
and James is like, oh, this must be Kevin. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's like, what's that?
We got
Yeah.
Kevin and little Kevin.
This is Kevin.
This is Kevin. Yeah, boy. But so yeah, that was basically why it took so long. I'm always like A++ as far as getting things done. But at least I don't give up. So
Yeah, man.
Do you have a question about your I guess process and stuff? Do you screenboard everything first?
Okay.
Do you kind of know the shots you've got in mind? Do you draw them out?
So that's a great question. So especially with any production, you have to have at least 80%, 90% of what you're gonna shoot because you don't want to waste people's time. It's one thing actors. Which, just like
they're dicks.
No.
Pieces of shit.
Well, actors are usually pretty good, man. They're total troopers. They're used to waiting, right?
A lot of downtime.
It's going to happen, but my job is to make sure they're waiting the least amount of time.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have to wait when, let's say, Chance has to do a scene. Tyler has to wait. There's no, anybody's fault as far as lighting or my fault or anything. That's just him having to wait. But if it's me literally being like, oh, should I have the camera there or there or there, I don't want him waiting for that. So you gotta be pretty much on the ball all the time. Now if things come up and you got a different idea, that's different. But no, usually you have to know what you're doing. So usually I always do a shot list. And then usually I have a buddy of mine do a storyboard because I can't draw for shit. So if you want it to actually be useful, somebody's got to do it. But yeah, I do a shot list, then we storyboard it, and then I go over with my cinematographer the day before. Okay, where is everything going to go? That way when the actors come in, we should at least, like I said, 80-90% know where everything's going to go.
Do you ever find yourself behind the camera being the one holding the camera because there's a certain shot you have in mind that only you can really kind of get it? Or do you trust your cinematographer?
I do trust my cinematographers. I think in my case is I'm not a cinematographer. I would love to be a cinematographer because I think that's such a unique skill of just having to light something so perfectly and get the right angle.
So meticulous.
It's just so meticulous. If I had the physical capabilities, I would probably be a cinematographer because it's just such a beautiful skill to me. When you watch a movie like Apocalypse Now or something like that, where the movie's just so beautiful. The movie's great. It's one of my favorite movies. But visually, it is just gorgeous. That I would probably do that. But it takes a lot of moving around and grunt work and stuff like that. And my body just doesn't have the capabilities. It just, especially, and it kind of gets kind of worse as the years go on, this, that, the other.
You seem like a director, though. You got that vibe, But you're also, the fact that you take other people's time into consideration like that is what makes you a good director, too.
No, I mean, I really do try, man, because to me, that's I don't get that much anxious over hardly any other production. It's just I want to make sure your guys, I want to at least know, I want you guys to know I know your time is valuable. And I'm going to at least do that process so you may have to wait sometimes, but I'm going to do my best effort at least so you don't have to wait as much.
Well, look, it must not be that valuable because I didn't get paid for Walk in the Shadows. So,
which is a lot.
Is it? Is it a paid gig?
I paid you, remember?
Did you?
Yes.
Well, I made that. I lied just now. I don't remember that, though.
You did. I got that. You make sure you
I vaguely remember it. No. That's okay. I was totally joking.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I would have paid you. Speaking of Walk in the Shadows.
When you're that good, he's like, hey, I'd have paid you.
Hey, I'll pay you. You know how much, eh? $40 is $40. Dude.
I got a buddy. Oh, wait, him, Chance.
Yeah.
I got him a shirt just like that.
Oh, yeah.
$20, or what is it?
$5.
Yeah, $5, something like that. But yeah, it's classic.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, I'm not passing out blowjobs for $5, dude. It's $40 or nothing, dude. I'm not no weak bitch, dude.
You told me it'd be 37 cents.
Well, dude, we've been friends for a long time, pal.
Dude, that's a fucking discount.
Yeah, dude.
Praise God.
That'll get me around the corner in gas.
Yeah, right.
I
That's awesome.
had to do a scene in
No, you didn't.
a walk. I had to do a scene. I did, dude.
You did.
You don't know. In a walk in the shadows, and I was totally unprepared for it, and I didn't know it was in the script. And I've learned since then to read the script, because I read the script that you sent me the other day, and I was like, I'm not gonna do what I did the first time and just blow it off. And I've done that with 3 or 4 other short films, and I've only read my part, and I don't know shit else of what's going on, dude.
That's like awesome.
I've done it so many times.
I wouldn't recommend it, but it's pretty fun.
Oh, dude, yeah, I don't recommend it either. Don't just read the script, man, so you know what's going on. If you're an aspiring actor out there, for sure, you gotta know how to talk to people.
That's funny, dude.
Oh, dude, I've done it so many times for any read that I've done, audition. Oh, dude, I've so much stuff. I just fucked it up, dude.
Oh, dude, that's great.
Here's an example, dude. In A Walk in the Shadows, my wife got killed. Killed.
My
She got killed, and I am mourning over her dead body. She's died in my arms. And I had no idea that was going to happen that day.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I didn't know. I didn't read the script, and there was like, there wasn't like a line for me to say there, so I didn't look at that part of it. I didn't know, dude. And I knew.
Oh, my God, dude.
I knew 15 minutes before we filmed it that I was going to have to be crying over my dead wife. And I had just watched that. Well, is it Inception or is it Shutter Island, where Leo finds his wife Shutter Island.
Yeah.
He finds his wife who had just killed their kids, and he's like,
exactly. Yeah.
and he crushes it.
Yeah,
so I was like, well, there's no way I'm gonna muster up that courage in 15 minutes, dude. And so I feel like I feel like I didn't do very well, but you brought it together, dude.
So yeah, I mean, I thought it was obviously, like I said, I thought it was fine, but when. Like, not just, it has nothing to do with you. I'm not just saying that.
But it does.
No, it doesn't. I was wondering, like, what am I going to do with this? And just because, like, I wasn't making it flow in my original editor, we just didn't put it in the right spot. And then eventually I showed it to my guy at work, and we just started working with it. Now it's debatably the best scene in the movie. I'm not just saying that.
Because the flashbacks and stuff.
Just flashbacks and the pictures and the music, it all just works. It's a great, and the audio's a little tweaked, so it sounds real bitchin'. It's awesome.
Yeah, that shows you that you can literally take a shit in front of a camera, and then in post-production, you can make it look nice. You can polish the turd.
And that's also why I'm taking so long, is every scene, every shot, I'm making it just wanting to A+.
Yeah.
And that scene looked fucking A+. And by the way,
good, I'm glad.
A little, thank you for doing the ADR for me. I know,
of course, man.
That was
did it right here.
Real badass, because it's just, like I said with the audio, that really made everything clean. Because that was about the only thing, because you're right near that AC or whatever that was. So that really helped with you and Sean doing the audio. That just fixed it right up.
Good, man. I'm glad that came together. For real. I was so worried about that. Dude, that kept me up many nights. I was thinking about that.
Dang, no, it was good. I was perfectly happy with it. So yeah, appreciate that.
So once this movie gets like fully, put down and put out there into the world,
he wants to know, is he going to be famous?
Am I? Yeah, dude.
The important thing is, if you suck enough dick, you can always be famous.
What if
it's all about choosing.
It's all about whose dick.
That's it's right here. That's
not
what I'm
quantity.
About. So you can. You just gotta play your cards right.
Thanks for giving me hope, guys.
Yeah,
you guys are really. And the same goes for you, man. You can. Like I think they would blow you though. Being the director.
I wouldn't say no.
Well, I mean, do they blow the director or do they blow the
casting agent,
producer?
Well, I mean, it all depends on who. In our particular case, an independent film, usually the director is the producer.
He's getting sucked off.
Because, I mean, Weinstein, he was kind of like the head of Miramax, so that's more producer than anything else.
No, that's true. So it just depends on the situation. In, like, our type of short independent movies...
Mm-hmm. His balls are drained, dude.
Praise God.
Dude, you smell a full bag, it's not around this guy. not happening.
So, but speaking of if we're moving on, but Backstage, I'm gonna circle back to it real quick. I love that site.
Shout out to Backstage.
for our next project, which we're not gonna talk too much about because I'm still in the early process. I'm gonna keep down the download, but
It's gonna be fun.
So Chance is the main character. You're the brother. I'm having auditions on Saturday for the female. And
Nice.
And for the neighbor.
Yeah.
I'm having Cody.
Okay, cool.
Milner.
For some reason, okay, never mind. I was thinking Cody for the other Cody. Yeah.
He's like Cody, the tall one, or they're both tall. Milner. That's it.
Milner.
Yeah, Cody Milner.
Okay.
You know which one I'm talking about?
I don't think so.
He's tall. He's probably he's probably a little taller, more skinny, like really skinny.
Man, sorry, Cody, but I if I saw you, I might.
I think he's in the trailer, so I'll anyway.
Oh, okay. I think yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
you remember? Okay,
Yeah.
He's going because he's like my little brother.
Yeah,
always put
okay.
at least a little in something because he's just
Fun, dude. It's like bringing the whole gang back together.
That's one thing, man. For the most part, if I can, I'm very loyal to my cast and crew. If you treat everybody with respect and I like you and everything works out, I want to bring you back. That's just the way it is. Because it makes the sets fun, it makes the sets comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, there's not going to be any awkwardness, any inappropriateness. And I know we joke, but there's never that sense of, we're never going to make someone uncomfortable. If we feel like, or if some reason, like the female, if for some reason, you know, after a couple jokes we realize she's we'd stop. Like, it's not, I know our group of people would be like, okay.
Respectful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the most part, if you do short films or are you on set, you're kind of used to the guy conversation. Like Jenna, do you remember Jenna?
She did the makeup?
No, she did.
Oh, she did. She helped you out with a lot of stuff.
Assistant director, production manager. Yeah. So she's very like clean and like, just a great person, but she doesn't mind the set like vibe.
Yeah.
She doesn't partake in it, but she's a great sport and she has a good time with it.
Yeah.
So I think in general people are used to it, but if not, it's fine too. You adjust.
Yeah.
See, kind of what you said about keeping close to the people you work with and stuff like that. See, I'm the exact opposite. If I get rich and famous, I'm blocking Tyler's number.
Oh, my goal is to get rich and act like I don't know nobody. That's what's his name said that? Jody High Roller.
Jody High Roller.
You know what I'm talking about? Oh man, Riff Raff. That's who it is.
There you go.
So once Walk in the Shadows comes out, how can people get it? See it?
It's going to take a little bit because I'm going to first put into festivals.
Uh-huh.
So nobody is actually going to be able to see it on like Vimeo or YouTube for a while.
Okay.
Because I got to make sure all the festivals and all that is taken care of.
Yeah.
And they'll put it on YouTube and Vimeo and be good to go. However, for my actors and my crew, I might do I'll do a very small private screening. So when
he says small and private, he's got this jacuzzi.
Talking about my genitals.
Completely new jacuzzi. All y'all are gonna get together. No clothes allowed. Y'all are gonna sit there. Y'all might watch it, but there'll be a lot of sex.
Oh yeah.
Huge orgy.
We all got small privates.
Make the Matrix look like fucking Pee Wee Herman's Adventures.
Oh, nice.
Praise God.
Oh, and Pee Wee Herman will probably be there too, by the way.
Oh,
he'll be behind the two-way the one-way glass, just kind of watching.
Oh yeah, dude. We're gonna cut that one part out and save that one.
Yeah,
we're just gonna we're gonna repeat that.
Yeah, it's gonna just randomly pop up throughout this episode.
Definitely. But no, we'll have a private screening.
Fun, dude. That'd be awesome.
So everybody can, go. All the actors will be invited, and the crew, or at least the crew can show up.
Yeah.
And we'll have just a cool little time. Have a little barbecue or something.
That'd be fucking awesome.
So that way,
dude.
you guys don't have to wait, 2 years or whatever to see it.
It's been 3. That's fine.
No,
you don't have to wait a total of 5 years.
I'm joking, dude.
Oh,
I know I'm joking, dude.
James, you gotta pull this knife out of my heart. Just like, but no, I get you, man. That's funny. But yeah, so no, I'll make sure you guys will be able to see it. And,
cool.
We'll have a good time. It'll be cool getting the group together. But like I said, we're gonna get most of the crew back together for Mistakes of Mine. That's the title of our next one. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
very Adam Sandler-esque to keep everybody together.
No, and then Tarantino and Scorsese.
I was gonna say more Tarantino than Scorsese based on the little bits I've seen.
Yeah.
A lot less Sandler's.
I'm talking about keeping everybody together, but you're totally right.
But thank you. I just.
Oh, you should read the new one where I'm played James.
Yeah, that's right. You are playing James. You were telling me about this.
I didn't even mean to do that, but that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude.
That's funny. It so works. No, but it's good, man. I'm just excited to get back to it. Something new, something different, man. Like I said, I'm really hoping, and yet again, I'm doing another one that won't be for a year. Definitely, yet again, hit you up. I like having the same group, and it's good, and it's gonna be fun. Good
awesome.
Stuff.
Yeah. Cool, man. Looking good. Looking forward to good things to come, man.
Do you want to shift to the brother question? Is that what you want to shift to, or do you have another?
We can.
Well, before y'all shift, since y'all are on this topic, y'all want to watch that trailer real quick?
Oh,
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So Tyler, do a little intro thing. You're about to watch the trailer.
Okay. So we're just gonna cut here to a trailer from the movie we made, A Walk in the Shadows.
I can't fucking believe the ball's in the sky to just, pop a guy and not think there's gonna be any repercussions?
You're not wrong.
I met the dude once. He's a real fucking whack job. A couple cans short of a six-pack. One of those guys you can't relate to at all.
So go tell your boss that it's taken care of.
He's gonna kill us!
No one is going to kill anybody.
Awesome, dude. I'm not in there at all.
No,
what do you think makes it awesome?
So hold on. I got an explanation for that. So, were we still on, or did we pause for the?
I don't know.
We
Everything's
can go
on.
back and forth.
So the reason why he's not on is one simple reason. It would be a massive spoiler.
For all your fans
Yes.
to know you're in this movie.
Yeah.
No, it would be because your character, I don't want to explain it, but
Yeah.
would be a spoiler to basically, yeah, you're the spoiler, essentially.
Oh, yeah, I spoiled the movie, dude. I see it.
Yeah,
Why do you think it smells like?
Does that make sense?
I farted in here. Not really. No, it totally makes sense.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's why.
I was just joking
No,
about me not being in it, but I'm not, and that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
I will say, based on what I've heard about the movie, pretty much you're the climax.
Correct. And I
climaxed.
don't want to.
You never want to give away the climax in
Yeah.
the trailer. Like, there's a lot of very popular movies that will give away the best of everything in a
Lord of the
trailer.
Rings, the last Lord of the Rings, when they show Frodo hanging over the edge.
That's right.
Why would they show
And
that?
Anthony Hopkins, like Thriller with Ryan Gosling, did the same fucking thing. And I wanted to because I wanted to get everybody in there. I just couldn't do it without.
I was totally joking, dude.
I did feel bad though. I did.
At the end of The Sixth Sense, when Bruce Willis is like in the trailer, he's like, I've been dead this whole time. You gave away the whole thing.
That's true.
They said that?
No.
Okay, I say, oh my god, dude.
That wasn't that.
Dude.
I want to ask. I don't know. You guys were fucking. Are you guys? I feel like
Dude.
an idiot because I don't believe it. But are you guys really 40?
No.
No, we're gonna be 40.
Okay.
That's a
One
thing
day.
we do.
One day.
Like, how old are you guys?
Oh,
Oh, we're gonna be
okay.
40.
Oh, okay. I'm like.
We got so many inside jokes that are dumb.
Oh, they're all dumb.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're all dumb.
dude. You guys know at the end of the Passion of the Christ, I'm not trying to spoil it. They kill him.
What?
I'm not joking.
You know, at the very end, he comes back. Hey,
No
actually, this
way.
is kind of a good segue.
Don't spoil it, dude.
Leading into the homeschooling part of it. Were you raised Christian at all, being homeschooled?
Oh, yeah. My family is very religious, Episcopalian. So yeah, I was in joking. I literally could not watch rated R movies to I think 18 or 19. That's when I first watched Reservoir Dogs.
See, that's what kind of made me think of it earlier, is when you mentioned you couldn't watch a rated R movie till you're 18 kind of thing.
Was that the same way with you?
Yeah, I mean, I was watching rated R movies, but yeah, other than that, it was the same.
That's funny. No, it's just like, so it was funny because like I guess like with any relationship or whatever, there's not a give and take. So my dad wanted to watch like certain movies he just wanted to watch, right? Like, and my mom just kind of let it go, like, okay, you know what, there's certain things I'm gonna just. So, dude, before I was like 8, right, or probably 8 or younger, I watched Braveheart,
Exorcist,
Gladiator, Saving Private Ryan.
I was gonna say Saving Private Ryan.
That I watched those, which were fucking badass, but like that was it. But that's because and Tombstone. Like I watched those 4 movies like religiously, even though I couldn't watch hardly, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but I could watch those. So it was like, kind of a give and take sort of thing. But yeah, those are badass movies.
Fuck yeah, all of them.
But I always had to do this. It was funny, and it's made me. Well, actually, more specifically with my dad, it's always, even to this day, made it very awkward for me to watch any crude scenes with my parents. Because even when I was a kid, right, they would always like close your eyes and then go, do that kind of thing. So even when I'm in the room, obviously I'm way old enough, it's just like,
You still do it.
I'm like cringy. I'm just like,
Boobies.
I shouldn't be watching this.
Yeah, dude.
It's just like, I am not 100% comfortable because my dad still, they're not hardcore enough where they like don't watch certain movies or things like that. But my dad's very like fast forward, so I just feel like very awkward because I know he's thinking the whole time fast forward. So I'm like but yeah, it's kind of funny. But yeah, homeschool. And then so with the movie thing, and then just it's harder to find friends because
that's something I kind of wanted to. We started touching on this before we started recording, and Tyler told us to hold off on it.
Started touching each other.
We started touching each other.
Okay.
So Tyler had mentioned, would you recommend someone to be homeschooled or would you not?
Yeah,
You said you would not. I said I'm kind of more on the fence about it.
Okay. Do you want to go first or?
So I'll go first. So I agree with you on the harder to find friends thing. You definitely tend to end up with more of that antisocial personality. You're definitely a lot more of an introvert than you would be otherwise if you were surrounded by people all the time.
Exactly.
There's some situations that, Tyler, he'll pull his dick out right here and right now and be perfectly fine with it.
I got pubes, so it doesn't look as long.
And it's YouTube. So cameras make everything look smaller.
Yeah. Camera subtracts 10 inches.
Even that kind of stuff, that makes it more difficult for someone when you didn't grow up in the shower with a bunch of other dudes. Like Tyler's asked me numerous times for dick pics, and it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Well, he sent one out that he put a little mask on it, dude. No homo. That's funny as shit, dude. I want to see it, dude. I'm not trying to.
It was my COVID-19
suck you off or anything.
Oh shit. That's awesome.
But it's the antisocial kind of thing, all that kind of comes with it. Honestly, I think my sister has a lot more than me. Tyler knows my sister, so I think he'd probably agree with that.
She seems a lot more homeschooled than you.
So you call yourself antisocial? It doesn't come off on screen.
I'm not.
He's a bartender as well.
Yeah, I've been bartending and serving stuff for years. So all that kind of broke me of it early on. Whereas most homeschoolers tend to end up working at like Barnes & Noble or some shit like that.
Exactly.
So they tend to be a lot less. So that's my only real gripe with homeschooling.
Okay.
I personally think you learn better. I personally think high school is a waste of everyone's time. I don't think it's needed at all. Main reason I say this is
sports.
When I went to college, I went to SAC. We talked about this earlier. Mm-hmm. So I walked in, never been to a public school before. No GED, no high school diploma, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So I walk in and I'm like, well, shit. I figured they'd tell me I have to go get a GED or something before I can get in, all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
All they did was ask me, has it been more than 7 years since you've been in school? And I'm thinking back, well, okay, I went to public school in kindergarten. I'm 21. So yeah, it's been more than 7 years. I didn't say all this out loud, but that's in my head.
Exactly.
They're like, okay, well, we've got an entrance test for you to take. I'm like, cool. So I took the entrance test. I got in.
Same thing.
Period. No asking for a GED, no asking for high school diploma, no nothing like that. So I'm like, well, high school's a waste of time. Like, I mean, if you can learn everything at home through someone else, I think that's a better way to do.
Because
I think you'll learn better.
That's really hard. I did the same thing. It was same thing at Vista. Just walk in, they're like, hey, take your test. Okay.
Because I'll be honest, I know a lot of young college students who went through high school and all that other kind of stuff, and they are dumb as a bag of rocks.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I mean, there's some smart ones, don't get me wrong, but there's majority, I would say, are really not that bright.
No, I mean, you really...
Sorry, Tyler.
No, I went to college for 5 years. I'm an idiot.
No, I mean, you really... You make a good argument. I guess my only argument is the social bit. It's just... It's hard. I guess for me, I love talking to people. I love meeting new people. I love doing all this type of stuff, right? You know, like first time meeting you, I love meeting new guys and talking about stuff. And you can't do that homeschool, right? And, you know, we did a bowling league. You know, there's a homeschool bowling league, but that was it. Then we did the actual bowling league on, like, the actual ones on Saturdays.
Good.
That was a lot better.
I was going to say, because
that
homeschool bowling league is maybe the saddest thing.
It kind of is.
I mean, you're not wrong, dude. I mean, you know, bless those guys, love them, whatever, but it was actually, like, fucking depressing.
It's too specific, man.
No, it was too specific, and not a lot of people show, and the people show were introverts, and it was awkward. I'm not gonna lie. So we're just like, do what we like bowling. Let's just do the regular one. Fuck it, doesn't matter. And we love the shit out of it. Like I did that for years until I graduated out, because I think 20 was when you had to go to the adult one, which wasn't as fun. Blah blah blah. I got busy with school, but I loved it. So. If you can do sports, so I did bowling because I could do bowling. My brother did bowling and basketball. So if you can do that, you know, but you can also develop, like, I know I had more anxiety back in the day because you're just not used to this. And after college, I'm just like, fuck it. It's all bonus. You get to meet people. I know it's nervous meeting new people, but unless you're complete fucking assholes.
I am.
Well, James.
James, of course.
Yeah.
Besides James, it's usually, you know, all good. You know, and so I just kind of like, just started being a lot more, you know, having conversations and meeting buddies and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm against it, because my experience wasn't that great, just because, like, I did the bowling thing, but that was about it. And just like, you know.
See, I personally think you can kind of, like, everyone learns differently. That's honestly, that's the big thing going on in the media and all that kind of stuff right now is everyone's talking about how, you know, you're not going to judge a fish by how it climbs a tree kind of shit. Exactly. I mean, that really does work the same. Because some people, some fish can't climb. Some people are really good at math. Some people are really good at art. Very rarely do you have both.
Exactly.
Some people are just science things. Some people are just English, you know. So whatever your weak subject is, in homeschooling, I would think that's where they would be like, okay, this is what we know to focus on, and then other stuff will kind of push forward on. If that's done right, I think that is a much better way to learn, because then you have a teacher who's now focused solely on you and not the 50 other students in the class.
No, I agree. I'm actually
as long as you do have the ability to socialize.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, church works, go to, like, there's different walk-on sports things you can do. You can go play baseball with a bunch of dweebs or something, but, you know.
Yeah. Behind bowling alleys, dude.
Behind bowling alleys, they'll jerk you
there.
off.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Go get a massage.
Yeah.
What else can you do, dude?
Right? No, I mean, you're not wrong. Actually, it's funny you did mention the church. Even though it's a small church, a couple of my good friends of mine for a long time were from youth group.
Mm-hmm.
So we would just, a couple buddies of mine, we would just hang out a whole bunch of time. Me and my brother, a couple of friends. And those were my best friends all through high school. So yeah, there were. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I did have opportunities. I had great, bowling and the youth group. So it was definitely. I guess my only negative towards it is, because you're right, I'm actually happy we had this conversation because I have a different perspective on it, is just because my anxiety was a bit more, like, significantly, and like you said, that's a per person basis, and versus it is now just solely because I got more social experience. However, I'm going to just throw that matzo ball, hang it out there. It might have been a total blessing, like, since I do have cerebral palsy. Let's just call it how it is. Hello.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I know, right?
I thought it was bringing props. He brought the hat. You
I
brought
thought,
the.
I thought you were drunk. I thought you'd been drinking.
Oh, well, maybe.
Oh.
No, but high school kids are assholes.
Oh, yeah,
so
dude.
I could.
People are assholes. Let's just be honest with
Let's
that.
just be honest. So I could have been bullied. Shit, I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't think so. You're pretty cool.
I mean, that's true because I did go to school to 3rd grade, 4th grade.
Okay.
Everybody loved
Beat
me.
him.
So
Beat him.
Yeah, you beat me. You went to school 2 years longer than I did.
Yeah, dude.
so everybody was like, "Hey, Kevin, what's up?" I've never had even this. I remember in 1st grade, big bully. He bullied like every single guy, and
Yeah.
he was real cool with me. And they're like, and people ask like, "Are you cool with Jesse?" I'm like, "Hey, he's not mad at me. What do I care? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be best buds with him, but hey, he's cool with me. I don't have a problem."
Well, look, I had to beat the shit out of him to show him not to fuck with me.
Damn.
That's just what you did, dude.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So if I think if I went to high school, I would
Would've
probably
shot it
have had a few kids.
Praise God. Praise God,
I mean,
dude.
that is an element. That is
Yeah.
definitely an element.
Especially, I grew up in Corpus, so Corpus is
okay.
like the high school pregnancy capital of the world.
Oh, you'd have little niñas running around.
Oh,
right now,
niñas,
dude.
niños, little fucking putas everywhere.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. You'd have probably more than a cat scratching your dick.
Oh, yeah. I
Absolutely.
guarantee you there'd be some bumps down
battle
there.
scars, dude.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
that was
Battle bumps.
Fuck,
so
battle
much
bumps.
fun, man. That's
Shout out to
awesome.
the new kids toy, Battle Bumps.
Battle
bumps.
Dude. By Hasbro.
Oh,
Hasbro and Tonka got together, and that's
Oh,
where you
yeah.
get battle bumps.
Battle Bumps, dude. 2021.
I love it. No, but I'm happy we had that conversation. That's cool. But yeah, no, it's a good perspective.
I do want to point something out. Anytime we have a disagreement on the podcast,
Huh?
you guys have to fight to the death to settle the disagreement.
Okay, can we pick weapons?
Yes, but it has to be this,
Okay.
and then he gets to whatever's an arm reach. Yeah. So if you throw that
That's my only
before he
shot.
can even,
You gotta show
That's
what I chose.
That's my only shot.
I don't even know what this is. Epoxy mold.
Yeah, you bought it.
World's
Praise
biggest,
God.
world's biggest condom.
Oh yeah, dude. World's biggest axe. You just
Oh,
got big
yeah.
hands.
Here you go.
Tits, dude. Glad they didn't see that because it was a children show.
And
Yeah,
by
it's
the
a
way,
fucking children's show here.
that
Good family
that
friendly.
Debate with The Rock and Statham.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I want to hear your side of this.
Statham.
Can
Statham,
we?
yes.
Statham,
Really?
Yes.
What?
It's not a debate.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, hold on. Wait, look, I actually have sort of like not reference. What is it when you have like
Evidence.
no
Foresight.
foresight? Okay.
Okay.
So I used to be in karate.
Okay.
Right? And so by far, the guy who has background
Mhm.
will always beat the guy who's bigger every time. Every single time. So if the Rock has some training or decent training,
Mhm.
maybe that's another conversation. But and I'm not talking about fight choreography. That doesn't
Right,
count.
not wrestling.
I'm talking training. He'll get his ass kicked. It would be over in minutes. Like just
Here's the thing. We did we write it down? What's Jason Statham's
He was a purple belt in
background?
jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, right. So
And-
that's on the ground.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if I'm not mistaken, because I did look this up afterwards, purple belt in jiu-jitsu is
High, very
actually
high.
higher than a black belt in
Yes.
jiu-jitsu.
correct.
I know that.
Black belt is like your beginning thing. You just started.
Exactly.
Purple belt
It's not
is like
beginning.
5 years in.
Yeah.
Like purple belt's like towards the
I
end of
didn't know
it.
that. But black belt's not just starting.
Well,
though.
maybe not just starting, but it's still early on.
Yeah, it's
You
not-
might have been doing it for
that's
a year.
Karate, that's black
Yeah.
belt. Yeah, no. he's right.
Jiu-jitsu, from what I read, is like one of the few that black's not the highest honor. I know they have black with stripes and stuff like that later
Yeah.
on, but yeah, little prop you bought.
Yeah, but I knitted that. My grandma taught me how to
That's
knit.
pretty cool.
No, I did taekwondo.
Oh, you did. So that is, and obviously I don't want to be that guy, but to me it's not. It's obviously a debate because it's a debate, but I just generally seeing it is if he has background, If he has background, there's absolutely debate. But if he doesn't have any background, I don't see, because he just has so much experience.
He has experience on the ground.
And he's not old enough compared to The Rock to make that big a difference.
Yeah, it's still a short. What was it, like 6 years?
Yeah, it was like 5 or 6 years.
I think it was like a 6 year.
Yeah, again for speed, and plus he's
90 pounds,
and The Rock's bigger, so he's gonna be a lot faster than he is,
and he's not gonna tire out as quick.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree, but he's got 7 inches of height and 90 pounds on him.
That is true.
He's also so much stronger. He played college football. He's a bull. He's a beast.
No, it comes down to your debate. If he was able to throw in if he was able to get him, like if he was able to actually like get in a couple goods, he would win. But that's a big if.
Yeah, I think I said before, like, if The Rock can land a good hit, then yes, it's over. Agree. And I mean land a good one. I don't mean land a couple jabs. I mean land a full hit. It's over.
Yeah. But have we checked? Has The Rock had any background whatsoever?
We did check.
Yeah,
he did not.
He doesn't. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So look, that's what I say. Let's let the internet settle this. All right. Let's let King and the Sting settle it.
What is King and Sting? No,
King and the Sting. King and the Sting is a podcast that started probably about the same time we started filming Walk in the Shadows.
Oh, it's got Brian Callen in it, right?
It does not have Brian Callen. It has Theo Von and Brendan Schaub. And I don't know if I'm in frame correctly for my fingers to point up right here, but they're both on the screen right now. And they do an awesome podcast. It's basically like a TV show the way it's produced. It's awesome. They do segments. So they do a segment called Debate Club. And
Masturbate Club?
Yep. I feel like we've done this. Okay. So I'm just going to look at the camera, tell them the debate, and we can clip it and send it in and see what.
All right.
Okay.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Hey Theo. Hey Brendan. If this is on the King and the Sting right now, that's crazy because I never expected it. Anyway. Hey Culture Corner, Video Villa, Nick, Chin, Kat, the other dude in the back sometimes. My name's Tyler Rose, and I have a debate club for you guys. We've been talking about this for weeks on this podcast. Months. We've been talking about this for months.
Actually, years.
A long time. And debate club. The Rock versus Jason Statham. To me, it seems very obvious. El Rock. I don't know how to say rock in Spanish, so I shouldn't have even attempted to say it. But The Rock will smash Jason Statham very easily, 9 out of 10 times.
I disagree.
And they disagree, and that's fine, and that's why we're here. So, if we could get one person who actually knows about fighting, sorry Theo, to put your input on it and finally squash this like a rock, with a rock, and settle it.
For
and
The Rock.
For The Rock. The Rock versus Jason Statham. Debate Club. Please help us out. Love you guys. Love the show. Thank you for being there. And you're an inspiration.
I've been doing this since I was 17 years old. I'm not doing it until I die. Like, this is where, if I become big, if I don't, it doesn't matter. I hope I become something because I'm working so hard on it. But it doesn't matter to me. So I don't have that mindset. So I want to continue to grow the business. I want to have my own business. I don't want to work for somebody.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
I want to be like, I don't know if you know who Kevin Conley is.
Mm-mm.
He's an Entourage, but he has his own company, very independent, but he makes money off. He does stuff he wants to do. He gets money off podcasts. Like he is. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
He wants to save this for later.
No.
This is really good.
Oh, okay. And he has his own podcast where he has people coming in and they pay him. I want something like that where basically he says everything. He does all. He has guests come in. He does everything he wants to do. And he has no suits. He has a few people working for him, and that's it. And that's exactly what I want to do. But to do that, you can't just do these self-funding stuff. It's cool. It's fun. I love it. But if we're going to, including you, me, everybody, go to the next level, I just can't do that. Like I would like to, have 20 grand for this Kickstarter. I can't do that, obviously. Like, very few people can self-budget 20 grand.
Oh, yeah.
So, I got a Kickstarter. Unfortunately, like with everybody else, you don't know. I mean, you can only be good at certain things. It's like you said, websites
I'm
or
good at
social
everything.
media. Oh, damn. But it's like what you said, right?
No, I completely agree.
Thing. It's like, I'm good at movie stuff, but I'm shit at social media, And so I need that help. And it's just like, so I'm networking and using Upwork and trying, sponsored. Nah, not really.
Yeah, Upwork.
But Upwork sponsored by
Yeah.
Upwork.
Fiverr actually messaged us, and they were like, "Hey, if you guys don't talk about Upwork, we'll slide you some money." So we lost that money, but it's fine.
That's all right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll get them. We'll get
I'll
Fiverr.
give you a blowjob and sponsor money. It's all right.
Hey, we still got that penthouse money coming in. We're
That's
good.
true.
Oh man, we gotta name this episode the blowjob episode or
That
something,
sounds
dude.
good. That works.
That's the running theme. Blowjobs.
Blowjobs. No, but so that's what I'm trying to do, and I just and it's stressful, especially when it's like, it's one thing working with you guys who like I know or people know and stuff like that, but when I'm doing it through Upwork, it's stressful.
Yeah.
So I'm trusting this lady, this person, to like help me, and she sounds legit. Obviously, I do interviews and all this other stuff. It's not calling her out. That's with anybody through Upwork. 100%. It's not a beef on her. It's just if you don't know somebody, it's just the way it is. So it's very like stressful. Like, am I gonna spend $3,000-$4,000, and then it just totally not pan out.
Right.
And that would suck, because wouldn't I rather just pay that money towards that production?
Right.
You're sure it's not the 20, but it's a lot there. But, if you think about it as a business, well, spending the 4 to get 25, that's good business sense. So I'm starting to think of it that way. You can't get rewards when you're doing a business without the risk, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, it takes money to make money.
Exactly.
Dude, at the end of the day, Dogecoin to the moon, honestly.
Yeah, 35 cents right now, right?
I think it went up a little bit. I bought a couple more.
That took a,
They all took a dive.
Yeah, everything
All
took a dive. But Bitcoin
Hey, buy
really
the dip. Buy the dip.
Yeah, I did a little bit on
That's
Dogecoin.
funny.
But
No, but you're not
Bitcoin
wrong.
took a big shit, hardcore shit.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, well, that is a way too. Stocks and currency and all that jazz.
When you find somebody on Upwork, you interview them, do you Zoom?
Yeah, so the proper way to do it is Upwork has this. They have collaboration with Zoom. So literally in the little chat you use, there's a connection with Zoom.
I gotta get Upwork. I've been using Fiverr.
And you're supposed to do that basically so you're not ripping off, for 2 reasons. You're not ripping off Upwork and stealing their percentage, but 2, it's also for you, and they're not ripping off you, or you're not ripping off the worker, because you can go to Upwork and be like, hey, she or he didn't do her work, or hey, he didn't pay me, and they'll take care of it. Versus if you work off Upwork, they can not do the work and you pay them, or they do the work and you didn't pay them. So it's really best to work there. I like Upwork. That's where I did my audio. Shout out to David. Total pro. Patient. Did everything I requested. Added some additional awesome stuff. I'm a big fan of Upwork, but it still has the risk of, okay, my audio worked out, but will this work out?
Yeah.
And so it's just, that's the only, I guess, real stress I have right now is just doing that. And I guess I'm going to start that soon, but it's like, how soon? Because you want to build that social media climate. But at the same time, if I'm looking to shoot it next year, do I really start it now? So all these things. Anyway, this is all within a year. I've been really going hardcore this year and trying to build everything.
Good, dude. I can see you doing it, man.
Appreciate it.
For sure, dude. This is like turned into a promo for Upward.
Yeah, I'm
kind of
sorry.
has.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. I just kind of went on a
No,
little
it's good.
rant, but this is what I've been, doing the past, 4 or 6 months. I just found a great location for the project in a year.
Nice.
Brick and Blue Star.
Yeah.
That's it's like it kind of looks like a warehousey type place. Yeah, it's basically a clean canvas. So basically, we can do whatever they want, and they're really cool. Like, yeah, don't worry about it. You can basically do whatever you want and just have fun with it. And they charge decent prices, and so
Cool.
we're gonna do that for most. It's mostly set in one location, so it'll be just there.
Yeah.
And so it should be good. I just right now for transition to the script I sent you. Pretty much everything's done. Obviously, casting. I'm doing the girls like I mentioned earlier on Saturday. And that's about it. We have about everything done. The location, I have been having flip-floppers, so that's been a little iffy. And you read the script, right?
Yeah.
So there's like blood, obviously. So,
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to spoil that. If we can cut it.
It's all right. We can got it. No, we do. That's funny though. So, I think I found a workaround the blood though, because I get it. Like I don't am mad with people because I do understand like blood in a house setting is like it's intimidating. So
Yeah.
I do.
So hot.
Oh, yeah. And it starts to smell.
Yeah, and it just
praise
smells
God.
funky.
Yeah.
Plus, you gotta sacrifice an animal. It's a whole
Exactly.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Pigs are
and
the
they
best,
don't
though,
shut
honestly.
up, dude.
That's true.
Most like real blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's important.
I had to do that on a roll one time in Austin for a student film.
Wait,
I had
wait,
to. My wife stabbed me because I cheated on her, and
shit.
and I had to
It
scream.
wasn't even a film.
No, it just happened. No, I had to scream to death, but I was covered in blood the whole time too. And
Really?
we can't find it, man.
Yeah, no,
It
we've
was
looked.
so fun.
I'd be like, you watch Joey Diaz, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah,
That's gonna be your pregame. Oh, so sweet.
that's awesome. Just randomly send it to me in a message too.
oh, I will.
Praise God.
What was
man.
the little total? Oh crap! You had a little abbreviation every time you get a video.
Oh, TKM.
TKM.
Total Kevin
Yeah,
move?
total Kevin move.
Nice.
Dude, yes.
It's gonna be TTM.
Yep, TTM right there.
One time I
I
almost
like
shit
it.
in James's garage.
No, you didn't, but you wanted to.
I wanted to.
I'm
I
like,
didn't
"That's
almost
rude."
do it. God, I should have gotten almost to do it.
You should have gotten
Oh fuck, man! I regret it every day.
You wake up in sweat. Oh,
I should have taken that
I
shit.
should have
yeah,
taken that
right?
shit.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, but man, it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
What are you gonna call it, man?
Huh?
What are you gonna call it?
Mistakes of mine.
No, like your production company, your empire.
Renegade Cinematics.
Renegade Cinematics.
Yeah, my first real movie was Renegade Redemption. So I just kind of played off that Renegade Cinematics.
Nice.
It's gangster. Yeah,
That's
that's
pretty
killer,
cool, right?
dude.
So yeah, I was like back and forth on it for a long time, but I realized like because I was thinking about going into business or company with a couple other guys, but it really didn't work out. So I kind of just went back to Renegades and Max because I had my email set up through Backstage. That's what I had it as, and that's what I put it up. I'm like, you know what? It's already partly set up. I got an email. It's my professional business work. I have a title. I've got kind of, it's set up Backstage, Renegades and Max. I'm like, fuck it. That's when I'm going to use it.
Yeah.
So I like the title. I
Hell
already
yeah.
had graphics, colors, ideas with that. Like you said, gangster, kind of, reds and
Oh yeah.
not much color and stuff like that.
Red and blue,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
They're
So I'm
fucking
like,
fighting.
that's pretty cool, man. So yeah, Renegades and Max.
Nice. Shout out to Renegade Cinematics, dude.
But yeah.
So we can do a challenge if you want.
Well, before that, he's got to take a piss.
Oh yeah.
Remember, you've been
no,
holding
it
him
just
up.
it went.
It went away?
If I have to after this, if it comes back, cool.
You
But
wanna
yeah,
do
no,
it?
I'm good. Yeah.
All right, dude. Shout out to
Okay,
Trevor.
why not?
It went away.
Oh.
Are you talking about his dick?
No, yeah.
Sorry, Trevor.
No. Oh my goodness, we're going to have to cut that.
We're definitely gonna have to cut that.
All right. So which one do you want to start with, man?
Okay.
Y'all are doing both?
We're going to go one for one until we finish, if we finish a box, until we
I've
finish a
been
box,
doing,
and then
like-
do another one.
How old am I? 29. Like 12 years. So
Yeah?
yeah, bear with me.
All right, let me...
If I start to freak out.
Oh, we're
Nice.
good. We're gonna eat and we're gonna fucking push through. All right.
You're gonna eat and you're gonna fuck.
Yeah. And everybody's gonna blow each other. All right.
Alright.
Let me preface it right here.
Okay.
Here we are, once again, locked in an eternal battle, minute by minute. Can we eat and sustain and remain? We have here before us Little Debbie's. Who's Little Debbie?
You're gonna eat Little Debbie?
Not on YouTube. We're going to start with either the zebra cakes or the Swiss rolls, and we're going to go minute for minute, marathon challenge style. Cake for cake, dog. And then if we finish the box, if and when we finish the box, we'll move on to the next one.
There you go.
All right.
Alright, I got a timer.
Ready?
Alright, you good?
All right. We have before us a plate of sweets. A sweet plate of sweet goodness. And I don't know where this came from, this voice. But oh well, I will become this man and I will not eat you, my friend.
Okay. We'll see about that, my friend.
Alright, good luck, man.
Alright. You want me to give you a countdown?
Yes.
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 1, go. And they're starting with the zebra kites.
Corn cake?
Yeah, so
Oh, okay. That's
you-
fine.
Just doing one? I
I
thought you're doing a whole package. Look how fast you ate that. That's only 12 seconds. Do 2. Don't be a little fucking bitch tit.
It's just gonna be in your mouth.
Yeah, it's just gotta be in your mouth.
Blowjob. No water.
I'm coming up.
We're fucked up, man.
No water, but you got Monster, don't you?
No.
You're out?
I
Aw.
drank it.
Wow.
Yeah, a little
Poor
bit.
guy. I guess you're gonna lose.
Where we at? Where we
You
at?
got 48 seconds.
I'm good. We can wait now.
Alrighty. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Mm-hmm. Did you get the whole thing in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Welcome, Frank.
Look who's showing off. You've been practicing fitting big things in your mouth?
Getting the whole thing in.
Wow. Someone's been taking a lot of lately.
Oh,
Right, dog.
Alright. You're halfway there.
I'm not expecting to do this. Okay.
no. Look at.
I've said that a time or two.
Oh.
What's it get?
Oh, y'all going for the Swissies next. Gotta switch it up. Alright. I see how y'all do. I see how you do.
Gotta mix it up, keep the bloody guessing.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
This is sticking.
Welcome to diabetes, dude.
Oh.
We're getting on today on the show.
Oh, praise G, man.
Oh,
You can give up, man. Whenever you want to give up, man.
So, are y'all gonna either go till they're all done, or till someone gives up, or what, or till someone loses? Because I don't see anybody losing at this point. I mean, if anything, Tyler will. But how many did y'all start with? How many were there? Whole box, right? So that's what? At least 2, right? Or at least 2. All right.
You want to eat one?
Coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, they're slowing down this round. Oh, y'all are halfing it.
Appreciate you.
Y'all halving it? That's a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, sugar is great for you, isn't it? Really just kind of gets the blood pumping and just makes you really want to just continue with life, right?
What's my time?
Oh, y'all still got 30 seconds.
Fuck me, so anyway.
Yeah, take that time. Take that time.
We only ate one.
And like you said, as long as it's in your mouth. Y'all got 20 seconds to rest.
I'll call a truce right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's too sweet. Fuck me.
All right, 10 seconds.
We have to promise to try it again, though.
Huh?
We have to promise to try to do something else one day.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, just maybe not this week.
Are y'all calling it?
No.
'Cause-
Yeah, we're calling it.
okay.
Where we at?
I'll take the L because I brought the stuff and it was my idea.
Well, you also suck.
Right. So on the tally on the website or whatever, I'll tell another loss goes by the old Tyler Rose.
How many we do?
4? 5? 5, I think.
Not many. Hey, but that was a good. It was a bad idea. Oh
I
man.
mean, God.
Ah.
Well, there's a fucking.
Interesting. Is there anything else you want to do before we wrap it up?
I was going to say, we're going on 2 hours almost.
I gotta get my
Oh,
daughter.
really? Well, that's cool. No, just you know.
Where can people find you at?
Oh, well, see, that's why I want the website. You know, it's not. You know, I do have a YouTube channel, Godfather 410, and
Oh, yeah.
I have two, so I'm trying to think. One's work and one's my. I have a video account, just Kevin Gibson. But that's why I want to do the website, because while I was doing all this stuff and trying to get my production going, I realized, well, you kind of need a website. It's like the most important thing, you know. So, yeah,
Okay.
I gotta get that going, unfortunately.
What about like Instagram or anything?
Instagram, Facebook, anything like that?
Oh, Lizard King.
Oh, yeah.
Lizard King 22.
Crazy.
All right.
Instagram and Kevin Gibson on Facebook.
All right.
All right, on.
That's where we'll, right there.
All right.
Well, that's where we'll make the cut.
We've got the links right here on the video.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
sure Tyler will do that at one point.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, Kevin Gibson on Facebook and then Lizard King 22 on Instagram.
Awesome. Well, you heard it here first and last, and not last, but definitely first.
And that
thank
one
you.
time.
This is one time.
Yeah.
If maybe the replay value on this is average.
Yeah.
Average.
And if you want to maybe donate a grilled cheese or something.
God, thank you. Grilled cheese. Thank you, everybody, for watching. They cannot be funny. Thank you. Beyond words to Kevin, the man,
Appreciate
the
it,
myth,
man. I had a great
The
time.
Lizard
the
King
legend. Yeah,
himself.
the Lizard King himself.
Yeah, boy.
Fuck yeah. We didn't eat very many Little Debbie's, and my belly is already thanking me for not eating
Yeah.
more. But it's been a bonding experience.
Crush it, but then I'm just like, that was just too sweet, man.
It's always harder than it looks.
Dude, there's like a wall that it came so quick, dude.
I know, like we're just like fucking.
We're like,
crushed.
it ain't shit,
It's
dude.
Easy, man. We're gonna need another box.
Yeah, Uzi
And then-
fucking threw it down.
Fuck. I'm not gonna lie though. What kind of slowed me down was I like the vanilla a lot more than chocolate.
Same.
So when I hit the chocolate, I'm just like, it just hit me. That was my wall. Just like boom. I didn't like the flavor that much. I'm like, and then I saw all those. Like, very intimidating.
Yeah.
Very intimidating.
So if you saw how well we just did and want to try your hand at it,
Yeah.
and submit a video, it's just a box of zebra cakes and a box of Swiss rolls, and then minute marathon style, see how you do.
I'm pretty sure I'll do this later on. Just to put you
praise
to
God.
shame.
Again,
Oh, James is gonna fucking kill it.
he crushes them.
He's gonna do.
Well, that's the trick. You got to crush them before you eat them.
Oh, milk or water would have helped so much, dude.
Oh yeah, that would help too. I'm not saying the way he just knocked out the stalkers. I'm not saying he's. What did we do? I mean, we do.
12.
12?
right?
12.
No, these.
Oh, I mean,
the
we
cakes?
do. Fuck.
You already like 5 or 6.
Okay, so I'm gonna say
We'll watch it back.
we
We'll-
can do 8 or 9.
Yeah, we'll put the number up here.
Oh, I'm just gonna do one more than whatever y'all did.
Oh,
Probably
That's
not,
what
though.
I do.
Probably do more than that.
No, my goal will be one more than whatever you did.
Okay, then.
The only reason I did so
many
many more of the tacos was because that's how many you had bought.
Praise
see,
God.
He's a sportsman. Right here. Good
I just gotta
sportsmanship
be
right
better, and then if you come back and
Exactly.
do better, I'm gonna come
there.
back and do
Exactly.
better
I
again.
love that. That's great sportsmanship. That's great challenge.
Yeah.
You know, it's you don't want to show them everything right away. It's like when you send a
Exactly.
dick pic. You keep it small when you send it to them, and then you surprise them in the bedroom.
Put a mask on it. Like
Yes, you
like
put a
James.
mask on it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Perfect analogy.
You send them your dick when you were like 12.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're really surprised.
And
when
they're
they
like,
see
oh,
it. Like, oh my
it hasn't
God.
even grown hair on it yet.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Balls hasn't dropped.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. Peace. Anything
Grilled
else?
cheese.
Grilled cheese and then actually peace in the Middle East.
Oh yeah, for sure. Right
Honestly,
now,
yeah.
we stand with you, Israel.
Ooh-wee!